today is the day. Marvel Snap Packs are here, and I was a little negative going into them. I hadn't really made any content talking about it. I wasn't trying to stir negative attention. I see this that Marvel Snap is trying to fix the card acquisition system, and I was hopeful. I was really hopeful that it'd be awesome. But I just had this weird feeling in my gut. It didn't make sense to me, and I do feel like a large chunk of that was from not fully understanding how these packs were going to work. And now that I see them, I am feeling a little bit better about it, but I still kind of have the same problems, or some of the same problems. Not all the same problems, but some of the problems. So I will say the one thing that I was confused on. So if you click on any of these packs, you'll see the cards you don't have. So I could pull any of these cards if I were to buy this pack right now. Which also, by the way, before we get into it, I'm a type of player that I'm pretty conservative with when I had spotlight keys. If it was a card that I really didn't think that I would play, even if it was a good card, a lot of times I wouldn't get it. Because I wanted to make sure I saved as much resources as I had. So I end up getting like 63,000 tokens. Pretty sure that's the number I posted on my Instagram earlier. But yeah, so I got you can see up here, yeah. So I had like 3,000, I think, before that, almost 4. So now I have a ton of tokens and I can buy whatever I want, which is really cool. But so just a little heads up. But because of that, like you can see all these cards. So like, somebody might say, you didn't get Strange Supreme. So you might as well, roll this pack for 5,000 and try to get it. But at the same time, he's a good card, and I probably would like to play him. I think he had a bad spotlight week or something. I don't remember why I didn't get him. So for me though, Hydra Stomps is the new card. I want to watch some people play around with him. I play a little bit of move. I play some like Thena move stuff, and some Scream sometimes. But so I might pick up this card. I haven't decided yet. I want to see what people are cooking, and it might be a terrible card. I don't know. That's just it. I'm pretty conservative about my resources. I didn't hear anything good from Infinity Ultron or Kahori. Starbrand I heard good things about, but I don't play Sauron. I think it's a boring deck. And Isan I think also had a bad spotlight. Again, he also I don't think was a very good card. I think he's a bit of a fun card, but wasn't worth spending any resources. So out of all these cards, I want Strange Supreme, Hydra Stomper, maybe, and kind of sort of Isan. So for me, I think it's just makes more sense to wait until he appears in the shop and buy him for 6,000. I am a little bit worried. I don't want people to waste their resources, because like here's the thing. I can wait until he's in the shop, buy him for 6,000, because that's all that I really want. I don't want people that have, let's say, 15,000, buy 3 packs, get Kahori, Starbrand, and and Infinity Ultron, and then be pissed that they didn't get Strange Supreme. So just a little bit word of caution. I know opening packs is a lot of fun, especially in real life. Pokemon or whatever you do, it's a lot of fun to open up a pack and see what's inside, but I just don't think it makes sense in Snap still. I think now I am very happy on the track, the progression track or whatever it's called. I can't remember. You do get 3,000 tokens now on there, and I think that is a much better prize or incentive for playing, because again, now I've been really concerned. If it'd been that way this whole time, just getting 3,000, ideally, like I'd have the same amount of tokens right now, which is a lot, and I can do a lot with this. I might have to be patient and wait until the cards pull up in the shop, but they will eventually get there. So I'm going to go through everything real quick. So like I said, for this seasonal Series 5, and that was going to say, one thing that got cleared up, I know this video is a little all over the place, but one thing that did get cleared up, I thought the Series 5 was all going to collect together more so, or I don't remember. No, okay, I remember my issue now. And this one still exists. So here's Series 5, and I do like the seasonal I don't know. I remember looking at it and being like, I don't know about this, but the seasonal one is fine. But I feel like if you're passing up on the seasonal ones, if you're passing up on seasonal cards, recent cards, it's probably because you didn't want them, right? So I don't know. Now, if I want Strange Supreme and Hydra Stomper, odds are still that I'm probably not going to get them. And so even if I spend 2 tries, which is pretty optimistic, that's spending 10,000 instead of 6,000. Just the math doesn't make sense to me. Series 4, these cards suck. And then Ghost Rider kinda sucks. So, I mean, yeah, not a lot here. And then you got the big full Series 5 drop. You can see I got 24 cards in there. And to be honest with you, again, some of these cards are good, but they're just not for decks that I want to play or the style that I like to play, stuff like that. I'll give you a quick little rundown. I don't really want Anti-Venom, wouldn't mind them, I guess. Don't want Aranya. Ares, I know, is a pretty good card, but I just don't really play those kind of decks. Bruce Banner sucks. Bullseye, I wouldn't mind, honestly. Diamondback, probably not. Hulkling sucks. Fenris, I think, kind of sucks, too. I don't think anyone ever really got too much going on with him. Frigga is okay. Frigga's a card that you don't want until there's a deck that you want to play that is playing her, and she's going to be weird and niche, and she is weird and niche. Currently, there's not been a deck that I've seen that's like, oh, I want to play that, I need Frigga. But, if I pulled her out of a pack, I wouldn't be upset about it. Hydra Bob, same thing, wouldn't be upset about it. He sucks. Luna, I don't know. I don't really care. Makari is actually maybe the card I want the most in here. Again, nothing that special. I don't have to have her, but I wouldn't mind her. Malekith, I don't care. Misery, I really don't care. Penny, I'm pretty sure sucks. Redwing sucks. Scarlet Spider sucks. Cersei, it sucks. Thaddeus super sucks. Toxin, good, but I don't really play Bounce. Victoria Hand, good, but her deck sucks. White Widow, what does she even do anymore? I think she's bad now, right? Oh yeah, like nobody plays Black Widow since the nerf. Wiccan, good, but not anything that I super care about playing. So there's really like I'll say 2 cards, the Makari and Bullseye, that I would actually want to pull out of here. And I have a 2 in 24 chance for 4,000 tokens. I think I'll just wait until they're in the shop, you know what I mean? And then here is a little bit less, but I really don't want any of these. So this is a Series 4 cards. You know, they have a problem with not dropping cards into Series 4 that are actually any good. I don't really care about Black Knight. I love the character. Really cool character. But the card, I don't really care. Lasher, I don't even remember what he does. Yeah, I don't think he's any good. Fastos, I wouldn't mind. This, I think, is a fun card. Probably out of all these, yeah, the one I would want the most. Supergiant, no one ever plays. Living Tribunal. I'm kind of surprised I don't have this one already, actually. But, yeah, I just never got this one. I don't really care to have it. Living Tribunal decks don't seem like a lot of fun to me. And Valentina, I wouldn't mind having. But again, all those, like, generational card generation decks don't. It never really has gotten good. And they look fun. I think if that deck was fun, I would like to play that and Victoria Hand and stuff like that. But they're just not that good. So that's the packs section. Of course, you have the new card. And again, so I'll just wait. I'll probably just wait and see what people say. Watch a Alex Kocha video later today or something. And when he's like, yeah, this card's amazing, then I'll probably go ahead and get it. I do really like ongoing decks. This doesn't fit in an ongoing deck, though. This fits only in a move deck. I don't mind Scream, and I don't mind playing like Athena move deck. Actually, I quite like Athena move. Not the greatest thing in the world I know right now, but I think it's a pretty fun deck. I enjoy the playstyle of it. So if it's good in something like that, I might pick it up. Like I said, I got the money for it, so I mean, might as well. And then so past those packs, I'm Series 3 complete. And then so here's the new shop, which I do enjoy. It'll have 2. Is this the same as it was? No. Yeah, because it used to have the new card. So now there's two cards here: Series 5 card and a Series 4 card you don't have, and then Ultimate variants. I've had this one pinned for a while because I knew this was coming. I'm a big Elsa Bloodstone fan of the character. Used to be of the card too. I still try to make her work sometimes. I wish they would just revert her nerf. She used to be such a fun deck. But that being said, I love Elsa Bloodstone as a character, so I think I'm going to go ahead and buy this. Because I got the coins, and like I said, I've been conservative with what I want, so I don't mind doing that. I don't know, I feel fine about it. And then I don't care about Cersei at all, but Ghost Rider for 3,000, I think actually might be fine. And actually, I have the money. I have been somewhat enjoying Khonshu. I know the better build of them is just dependable discard, but I wouldn't mind playing around with them. But even then, I just don't know. I don't know if I want them. You can buy stuff down here. If you're not seriously complete, you get a free one once a month, right? Seasonal, yeah. So yeah, this is kind of my overview of Snap Packs. I think, don't get me wrong, I think this is a much better system, but not because of the packs. I think what's great about this is your collection level. Instead of Spotlight keys now, you get 3,000 collector's tokens. Just be patient. Let's see. Try to navigate where all the new stuff is at. So when you see a card you want, make sure you pin it. And then if you don't have the what are these things called now? Collector's tokens? Yeah. If you don't have the collector's tokens, I want to say Spotlight tokens. I was like, that's not right. If you don't have the collector's tokens, just pin it and wait. Because that's what's really cool. If there's a Series 4 card you want, you just have to wait until you hit just one of these. And if it's a Series 5 card, 2 of them. And, I mean, that's not that bad. I really think the packs are a trap. Now, granted, your experience might be different than mine. For example, if this is a pretty limited pool, and if you were like, I actually want, I'm trying to think, where does the risk reward really, because you're saving 1,000, which isn't that much, in my opinion, instead of just picking exactly the card you want. If you wanted, let's say 4 out of 6 of these cards, is that going to be, and let's say you only have 6,000 tokens, so you could buy the card, just wait and buy the card you specifically want, or you could roll, and if you wanted a good majority, and that's only 2/3, so that's the thing, you have a 1/3 possibility to get a card you don't want for basically 5,000 tokens and 6,000 tokens. To me are basically the same thing. It's and I'm not saying it's just like a little bit of difference. I'm talking about like there's practically no difference, because what are you going to do with 1,000? You can't do anything with 1,000 tokens. So to me, I feel like if I were to buy this right now, I'd be spending 6,000 tokens, because what I'm doing, I know I have a lot of money, so don't pay attention to that. But if I were on limited resources, I'd be spending theoretically all of my resources. Even if I was left over with 1,000, 1,000 isn't going to do me any good. So that's my feelings on this, and I just want people to think about it. Don't get super excited. Now, granted, obviously, if you want every card in that thing, cool. Then, go ahead and roll it. It's actually going to be 1,000 cheaper for you. That makes sense. But if you're somebody that doesn't like to play every type of archetype, and, like I said, I mean, all 3 of these suck. They're terrible. And even him, he's not very good. I think he's playable. That's the nicest thing I can say about First Ghost Rider. I want him to be good. Hopefully he'll be good later. These I don't think have any hope. So I have a 1 in 25 chance to get a playable card. And I'm saving, on this one, on Series 4, I'm saving 500. I can just go right here and buy him for 3,000. Like, I just want people to think about it. That's all I'm trying to say. It's a little PSA announcement. I think they're overhyped. But I do think the system is better, because it gives you the agency. If you're smart and patient, to get exactly what you want. And I think this is going to be a huge improvement. Hopefully you saved up spotlight caches, because I had like, I think it was like 20 or something. And I guess it's probably 21, because 63,000 is what I got. Yeah, so 21 spotlight caches. And I mean, I'm feeling rich right now. You know, I'm feeling rich, and I'm feeling like whatever card can come out, I can get it, and I don't have to gamble anymore. You know, I just get to buy. If like I said, if I like Hydro Stomper, I just get to buy it. I don't have to do the spotlight caches and do a 1 in 4 to try to get it. Where are the spotlight variants gonna be now? Are they just gonna be in this? Huh. I don't know. If you know where spotlight variants are gonna be, let me know. But that's all I have for today. If you have thoughts and opinions on the snap packs, you know, feel free to comment, talk about it. If I swayed you into thinking about it and not just grabbing these kind of irrationally. So, and also I didn't say you do get 1 unowned card and 2 bonus items. But let's talk about bonus items. Spotlight cards released in all series 4 cards from this season. Does it not tell you what the bonus items are? Oh, give me credits, tokens, boosters, variants, borders, or even more cards. I don't know. I don't know if because again, it's probably like something you don't really care about. Now, I do like spotlight variants. Some people don't care about them, whatever. I do like variants. So, you know, as you can see, it doesn't look like your rates are very high. But I'm not going to go into the math of all this. Like, this is a lot to go into. But I don't know. It's just my opinion. You might have a different one. But that's all I have for you. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll talk to you later.